Hi, this is Tim Hart from Hart Real Estate Solutions. Thanks for joining us. Today we wanted to talk a little bit about investment property. And now that the market has been on a stable and steady increase, people are starting to have gains on property. And if you're interested in selling one of those properties for a number of reasons, maybe they're fully or mainly depreciated, or you see another opportunity that you think is a better opportunity. When you go to sell, if you sell outright, you end up with a capital gain. And the capital gains tax, and we want you to talk to your tax advisors, but the capital gains tax can be up to 15 to 20%. And by the time you put other fees and state taxes and whatnot in there, the fees can be upwards of 25 to 28%, a very sizable portion of your gain. Well, there's a way to defer that gain. And the way to do that is a section of the IRS code known as the 1031 code. And what it's called is a 1031 like-kind exchange, where you can buy another property, which is a business property or an investment property, and replace, if you will, in a like-kind exchange, that original property. As long as that value on that new property is the same or more than the original property, then the gain is deferred down the road. And it's a great strategy to continue to invest in the real estate market and not avoid gains, but to defer gains for down the road. So to give you the basics of a 1031, the most important thing to remember is you need to contact what's known as a 1031 intermediary. And they are the quarterback, if you will, in the transaction. And they're going to round up all the different teams that are a part of this, including the agents, the advisors that are involved, and all the funds do need to pass through that 1031 intermediary or you don't have an exchange. Secondly, there's some specific rules that you have to follow. We're only going to give you the basics today, and in the future we'll dig into more details. But if you remember nothing else, remember 1031 intermediary and remember the following numbers: 45 and 180. What the 45 is you need to identify what is known as a replacement property within the 45-day period, and you have to have that submitted to your 1031 intermediary to get to the IRS. And within 180 days, you need to have the property closed on for the 1031 to be successful. So that's the basics. And in the future, we're going to go into a little more detail on some fancier 1031 exchanges, including one that's known as a reverse exchange, where you can actually purchase a property before you sell. As long as you follow rules, your tax deferment will in fact occur. Hey, thanks. Have a great day, everyone.